Deadly weekend in St. Louis again. 6 people murdered in the city, 3 of them under the age of 16. This brings the total number of children killed in the city to 14 just this year, 5 in the past month. The latest victims are a 9-year-old girl and her parents. News 11's Kelly Hoskins spoke with their family.
Detectives here at police headquarters have been very busy working on the homicide cases. The recent victims have been identified as 9-year-old Nyla Banks, her mother Antoinette Banks, and father Gene Watson. Nyla's family tells me she was gearing up to celebrate her 10th birthday this Sunday. And now they're trying to figure out why their loved ones were murdered.
Because it's just like the happy memories that we had ain't even enough. It's just... It literally just reminds me that they are hurt and we have...
It's a heartbreak and tragedy. A family of 3 lives cut short over the weekend, leaving a young man without his family. Police made the gruesome discovery of 3 bodies inside an apartment at the Edge Lofts on North 21st Street in downtown St. Louis.
My household is gone. I went home the other day into an empty house.
Police identified the victim as 9-year-old Nyla Banks, her mother 45-year-old Antoinette Banks, her father 46-year-old Gene Watson. Police are calling it a triple homicide. The family tells me Nyla just started the 4th grade at a private elementary school in the Central West End and was gearing up for a big birthday celebration where she would have turned 10 on Sunday, September the 1st.
She was so kind and she was just so sweet, and it's just, when other people were sad, she would just often cry because she would just feel so much. She would just feel just a lot, and she was very empathetic. She was just, she could just tap into other people's feelings, and she knew how to cheer people up. And she was so kind, she was just so smart.
Her oldest brother says Nyla was a joyous little girl. Her mother described as sweet and loving. Her father adored his children. Police said 2 of the victims were shot and 1 stabbed.
You hear about the kids shooting a lot, but you hear about them just being caught in the crossfire and just not actually being targeted. But this right here, this was murder.
Now police are trying to figure out what happened and why. Well, at this point, police say they do not have a motive or suspects in custody, and they're encouraging anyone with information to contact Crime Stoppers. Meanwhile, Banks' family, they have set up a GoFundMe account to help pay for those funeral expenses. If you would like to help the family, you can find that information by downloading our news app. In downtown St. Louis, I'm Kelly Hoskins.